Hi Scooby fans, welcome back to another video, and today we are doing another tier list. We got a pup named Scooby-Doo, okay? A shorter list of villains here, but yeah, we gotta talk about it. First here, right off the bat, let's look at our tiers here. We got actually good as our S tier. Yeah, that's the S tier. Decent, not bad, mid, really bad, and F tier. Yeah, so if you don't know Pup Named Scooby-Doo, it's a Scooby-Doo counterpart TV show that Hanna-Barbera made in the 90s during the time where all these different Hanna-Barbera cartoons and DC cartoons and Warner Bros. Cartoons did they babyfied. It's babyfication. They just turned their characters. So if it's like Flintstones, they turn into kids. Looney Tunes, the baby Looney Tunes show. And then Scooby-Doo, we got the Pup Named Scooby-Doo. So there's a lot of villains here. Very unique villains. Probably some of the most unique villains of Scooby-Doo. Doesn't mean they're good. So we'll be lucky if we have at least one of these villains go into actually good tier. So let's start off with the Cheese Monster, a very iconic Pup Named Scooby-Doo villain. Not the most iconic, but a very iconic one. So this Cheese Monster shut down the Scooby-Doo snack factory. So I guess Scooby-Doo, in the show, Scooby Snacks are already a thing. So was he named after Scooby Snacks? Because he's not the creator of them. So that's weird. But yeah, they ran out of Scooby Snacks because the Cheese Monster was terrorizing the Scooby Snack Factory. He just runs around, chases them a little bit. He gets caught very easily. And the guy is from Acme Dog Biscuits because he was trying to like put Scooby-Doo out of just Scooby Snacks out of business. So he would be the only Scooby-Doo dog treat. Yeah. So yeah, I gotta put in the Cheese Monster. He's cheesy, bro. This guy is a cheesy villain. Also, I would definitely eat him whole, bruh. Like, I feel like he tastes good. Wait, okay. Next up, we got the Green Ghost. That's what his name is. From the first episode of the Pup Named Scooby-Doo. And yeah, it's he barely shows up in the whole episode. I'm not joking. So it's really bad. He's really bad. He looks like a fish monster with like slime on him. Like he has like a fish ear type thing with the red eyes. Like he's cool looking, but like he's really bad because honestly, bro does not even show up. What he does is very basic, not even cool. And we're not gonna keep on going off of the stuff I said. I want to go off of design too and costume, because all of these villains are really not menacing or super like. It's a kids show. This is like a kids show. So it's not like Mystery Incorporated where these villains are actually killing people or something crazy like that. So I got to take that into account. But he's going really bad for the first villain. Okay, we got the ghost. He's literally a pirate ghost. Okay, we got the pirate ghost guy. It's actually a Halloween episode, which is pretty cool. The episode itself is alright, but it's paced out really badly, I feel like. Like, this episode is so long and it's paced out horrible. It's just not good. The pacing's really not good. They meet an actual real ghost in the episode, which is cool, but he's not an evil ghost, so he's not on this list. For villain, this ghost guy, I mean, the pirate ghost, he's got a cool voice, but also gonna go mid with this one, I gotta say. StinkWeed, oh StinkWeed. He's a nasty fella, StinkWeed. Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, that song that they play in this episode is fire. It's still stuck in my head after I watched it. So StinkWeed, he's stinky and he's weed. So I guess they're just doing off of the ploy of weed being stinky. Yeah, StinkWeed. Plants aren't that stinky, but specifically weed. Yeah. I don't know if they're talking about the drug or the plant or like weeds as a whole, but I'm guessing they're not. I don't know. I have no idea. StinkWeed, not iconic, but iconic to me. Song's fire. StinkWeed's not bad. Like, I honestly had no idea who the villain was after a rewatch of the episode, and that's really good. If you really don't know who the actual villain is, I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna put StinkWeed not bad. Chase song was awesome. Villain design's really cool. Like, he's like a stick, but he's got spikes all over him. Like I told you, whoever did the art design for these monsters, they literally did the most like crazy stuff. Yeah. So, dudes, dudes. Yes, this is the headless skateboarder. He's holding a pumpkin he's holding a pumpkin that says, "Dudes, where are you, dudes?" Like, dude, this guy is so fire, man. Like, honestly, he's decent. Now, just like the last villain, I also kind of forgot who this villain was, but I got reminded of it. This episode has to do with drugs. What? I know we were just talking about drugs. I mean, but we're talking about it again. This episode specifically about that. They even mention it multiple times. The guy who got caught was using dolphins to smuggle drugs for a drug ring. Like, that's pretty crazy for a kids cartoon with kid characters.
But then he got involved with drugs. Drugs?
Are you serious right now, bro?
That's sure not very smart. Drugs can mess you up, even kill you.
Huh? This makes me mad. That I'll have some questions to answer.
Yeah, but it's a whole thing about how drugs are bad drugs bad. So, villain, really cool. A skateboarding guy without a head. How was he gonna see? It's super fun. Yeah, and the drug plot kind of like makes it a little weird to watch, but yeah, it's still, it's a decent one. I know, I already have someone in decent tier. Like, I'm being nice here. All right, we got this dog catcher skeleton thing. I forgot his name, but he is a ghost of a dog catcher that got caught by Scooby-Doo's parents. Yeah, so Scooby-Doo's parents come over for a big celebration of Scooby-Doo's birthday. Pretty cool. And his parents give him this necklace. Not like this dog collar, not a necklace. It's a dog collar. It's pretty ugly, but it's worth a lot of money. So that's why this dog napper guy is going to go get it. So even from the beginning of this episode, it's pretty obvious he wants it. He keeps on repeating it like saying coin type stuff. So, like, he's mid because of the fact that I did not know who the villain was. Like, I really didn't. Like, it was so like there's too many suspects. I don't know. They're good at that. Pup Named Scooby-Doo is really good at that. But design wise, pretty basic skeleton with a giant net. He kidnaps the parents and kidnaps the person taking care of Scooby's parents. Okay, I guess, but let's put him up to not bad, actually. But he was pretty obviously wanting to get the necklace. All right, we got the thing from Center Earth or something. I think that's what it's called. It's an amalgamation. It's got an eye on its stomach, a mouth on its head. It's got a claw, a tentacle, a long tongue, and its big purple fat mass thing. I don't even know. It's the beast from Center Earth or something like that. And I'm going to keep it's a thing. I don't know what this thing is, okay? I'm going to keep it at not bad, okay? Now, this whole episode's very forgettable, but the villain is very iconic. This whole design is so cool, which literally bumps it up to not bad. Other than that, it would definitely be a mid villain. So, not bad for this way. Okay, we got RoboPup, RoboDog, RoboPuppy. I don't know what is. He is from the episode of our next villain. This evil blue man with bloody teeth chef man that says Accra Boo or something like that. So these two are both villains, and RoboPup did a really bad job because RoboPup literally just gave up after the gang found, like, he was trying to lead him onto the wrong trail, so this Shakra Boo guy can steal all of Daphne's family's stuff, like their furniture and stuff, because they're very rich. Because Daphne's house is literally a whole entire city. There's multiple different, like, it's not just rooms, it's just like multiple, like, it's crazy. This episode's really fun. Shakwa Boo, whatever, he's not bad. I mean, he's got blood for teeth. I guess I gotta bump him up for that, but RoboPup's not that good. Alright, we got the Dr.croak. I'm pretty sure it's a frog doctor that's evil because it has sharp teeth. If it did not have sharp teeth, this would be a very normal looking thing, right? Yeah, sorry, but it's an F tier for me, but very iconic, but it has to go in F tier just because I just don't like it. I don't like the episode. I don't like the villain. I just don't like it personally. Yeah, it's not scary. It's not scary. One that is scary is the flipping alien. It's got worms inside of its mouth, and it's like a green blob. I mean, it's crazy. But I'm gonna bump it down to mid because it's pretty obvious by the middle of the episode, and the monster is like acting like a normal person when the gang catches it multiple times. It's just like you're not really doing your thing. This very episode centered. It's not really about the monster all the time. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But I'm gonna have to put this alien thing with worms in its mouth at mid. Sorry, I really wanted to put it higher. I really enjoyed this episode, but not the monster, so it's just sad, but I gotta put it at mid. I got this fancy pants ghost. Sure, that's not his name, but bro, look at his drip. Okay? This guy is drippy, scary, and he's decent. Yeah, I'm putting him up at decent. Due to the absolute immaculate drip, the long flowing white hair, and that beautiful white tie. And definitely not because of those yellow teeth. This fancy guy, yeah, he's going indecent. You guys can't say he's not that good. Look at this drippy drip lord, okay? Anyway, F tier, we got the totem thing. It's a big, tall totem thing. Yeah, made out of wood. And yeah, that's about it. It's an F tier. It's not scary at all, and design-wise, it's pretty goofy. I have to put it in F. It's all around bad. I'm sorry. The episode's also paced out a lot. I was very bored watching this episode. It is not fun to watch. Not fun. All right, we got one that appeals to me as a guitarist. We have a rock and roll. This is the rock and roll spirit, and it's pretty cool. There's actually a guitar pun at the end of the episode.
So, like everyone in Coolsville was there when Buddy and Purvis appeared together in concert.
Wow, Purvis still knows how to rock and roll.
Let's pump around. Oh, Scooby, a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Like you can always count on some great licks from my dog, a pup named Scooby-Doo.
I like that. Not bad at all. He's going decent. When he does show up, he is scary. He kidnaps a guy. He kidnaps Buddy, a popular musician in the Scooby-Doo verse. And wow, bro is decent. I have nothing else to say. All right, this guy is none other than Red Herring, but he's really bad. Okay, this is Red Herring, one of his monsters. So sometimes Red Herring in episodes he dresses up to scare the gang for like a split second. It's literally This scene lasts for like 10 seconds. It's a green monster. It kind of looks similar to the first episode monster, but darker green and more seaweed. Really bad. He's going with the other one. I don't want to put him in F tier because at least he tried. Sometimes he really doesn't try to scare the game. This was probably the time he tried the most. So he's going there. Alright, we got a really unique design here. We got the free-headed dudes. These guys, while Shaggy's trying to babysit his sister, these guys just show up to his house because there's money buried in the house. Because these three people are actually one person that is trying to find the money they stashed. Episode itself, really cool area. We're in Shaggy's house for the most part. It's really fun all around. And since it's a small enclosed space, we see the monster a lot, and the monster is very menacing. So it's a decent villain. Got the samurai, another not really well paced out episode. Samurai Ghost is really bad. I gotta do that. I have to. I don't like the episode. Again, another episode I just don't like. I don't hate it. I just don't enjoy it. Okay, this guy is a very forgettable Pup Named Scooby-Doo. It's literally an ice demon wizard thing. Ice demon. We got the ice demon. Mid. I don't even need to explain it. If you want further stuff, watch the episode. It's such a forgettable episode, so it's not even worth talking about. Okay, yeah. Okay, next up we got the one and only Chickenstein. Whoa, Chickenstein. Yeah, so Chickenstein wanted to destroy the exaggerator because Fred's dad bought the exaggerator. That's about it. Like I said in my villain tier list, check that out. Chickenstein is just, I'm gonna put him at decent actually, because he did do some stuff, but like design wise, Chickenstein is very iconic. He showed up in the second iteration of these live action Scooby-Doo movies as a background character and even mentioned by Velma, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Chickenstein, awesome villain, whatever you want to say it, I guess. He's cool, decent, gotta put him there. Not actually good. We're not putting anyone there yet. Alright, let's move on here. These are the three villains that Fred makes up in his dream sequence from one of the episodes of Pup Named Scooby-Doo. We have Dracula, who looks very strange here. He looks like the lead singer of the Smashing Pumpkins a little bit. He's got the bat ears, but he has a bald head with a big nose. Kind of weird. We got the two-headed dog mummy, or wolf mummy. That is super also weird, but this is from Fred's imagination. And we have Bigfoot. At least I'm pretty sure this is Bigfoot. Now, these three different villains are imaginary, so they're all going in F tier, sadly. I know they're really cool designed. They're kind of funny at the same time, but sorry, they're all going to go in F tier. This is the villain from the episode that we are talking about these imaginary villains from. She doesn't even have a mask on. I mean, it kind of looks like a mask because it's very ugly. But no, this is not a mask. She's not wearing a mask. She kidnapped Scooby for his head. That makes no sense, but it's very scary. And even though she doesn't have a costume, she is threatening and kind of weird that she would just take Scooby. One of the final episodes of the show as well. And yeah, actually a good villain, I have to say there. Like, if you see the episode, you'll know what I mean. She's scary, she's menacing, and she doesn't even need a costume to be scary. Like, that says something. Alright, let's get this one out of the way. This is the red monster that showed up in every intro to this Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Every intro. He pops out of Scooby-Doo's dog, doggy container where he eats out of, his doggy bowl, and just scares him. Now, this design is really cool, but I'm gonna have to put him in a really bad tier because he never had a designated episode, which I have to put him down for that. I just have to. Okay. We got the skeleton biker, which is the one and only red herring. The one time he was actually a villain. Now, is he a villain though? No. He was actually stealing his mom? Yes, his mom's bike, or his grandma, I don't remember at this point. His mom or grandma's bike to fix it up because it was very disgusting. And yeah, so he really didn't have bad intentions, which is surprising. I'm not going to put him F tier. I'm just going to put him in really bad tier because I like the design, so he's got to go I don't want to put him F tier. Red herring. You've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. We are doing Red Herring, the most devious, evil villain in all of A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. He is rude. He is nasty. Fred always accuses him, which is kind of nasty on Fred. And he's always never the villain, except, like, literally. No, he is literally never the villain. Because the one time he was, doesn't really count. Okay? Red Herring is mid. We got this gum sludge creature, which I'm pretty sure was Red Herring once again. So F tier. Don't even need to talk about it. Whatever. This is from a Pup Named Scooby-Doo short episode. This is he's a dog napper. He's trying to take dogs to the pound. So no costume here once again, but actually threatening. So he's gonna go decent here. We gotta put him there. Okay, we got the Cheeseburger, or just the burger, Night of the Living Burger, bro. This guy, the Burger Monster, another iconic Pup Named Scooby-Doo villain. Now, the burger wanted to take down O'Greasy's chips. Now, O'Greasy his whole thing is his bucket of blank. So he was doing a bucket of cash, and the burger guy took his bucket of cash. Oh no, womp womp. Now, this episode itself was really fun. There's a lot of gags, whatever, cool stuff. Burger guy was trying to frame Count Chocula, and Count Chocula was not the villain. Burger guy, he's not bad, but he's not good either. He is not bad, not good either. He's iconic, but that's not going to sway the vote this time. Chickenstein is way more iconic. That's why he's that decent. Alright, we got the computer monster. Fun fact, this episode was in 1998, so the computers were just on the rise, and it's pretty cool that Pup Named Scooby-Doo hopped on that and made a computer monster. Were they going against computers or for computers? I have no idea. This is just a giant box with wheels and arms. Now, I have to put it in actually good tier. This is a shocker. Now, hear me out. In the episode, we find out that the computer is actually being controlled by another fellow nerd emoji in the school. Now, this nerd, fanboy over Velma, even though Velma's younger than him. That's a little weird.
Are you serious right now, bro?
He took her invention, because this was Velma's, and used her computer invention to take stuff from other people's lockers and put it all in Velma's locker, including answers to a math test. So Velma got suspended from the school, just straight up. So the gang had to sneak her in, all this stuff. They caught the monster, but like, this guy did so much to get Velma out for good. Like, that's crazy. Now, you might be like, oh, that's nothing, but he still did some crazy designs. He did do some awesome chases, all this cool stuff along with framing Velma. Like, it crazy. Even Fred fell for it, okay? Actually good. Going there. Alright. Now we got Zombo the Clown. Zombo. Kind of a weird name for a clown, but I guess he's a zombie clown. Zombo's whole design, honestly, this guy is one of my favorite villains from Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Zombo is just so cool. I don't think he's going to be going actually good, though, sadly. But I'm going to put him at the second to the top of decent tier. Zombo is so fun. But I want to put him down to F tier because of the fact that he just, in the end of the episode, he just like starts like just doing whatever the gang says, and he's just like a normal guy. Like, the gang isn't even scared of him by the end of the episode.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Zombo. Top of F tier, Zombo. Why do you have to ruin everything? There's no redemption to that. He's got to go down there with all these stinky doo-doo villains, even though he's not bad. Okay, got this astronaut cowboy ghost. This episode is iconic to me because it is the introduction of the one and only Billy Bob, Joe Bob Harris.
Joe Bob Harris.
Well, Mr. Harris.
Oh, you don't have to call me Mr. Harris. You can call me Billy Bob, or you can call me Joe Bob, or you can call me Billy Joe, or you can call me Billy Billy, or you can call me Bob Bob, or you can...
We get the idea.
Now, in this episode, the craziest thing that happened is the fact that this is a cowboy astronaut. Like, what? What? Who came up with this idea? Astronaut going in mid, sadly. We got the hair guy. This guy's made out of hair. I don't know how this is scary. It kind of reminds me of the cheese monster, but the cheese monster was still good. Hair monster, also not that good. It did the same thing that Alien did from an earlier episode. It did the same thing. It just got caught doing something a normal person would do, but in a giant monster costume. Mid. You're mid. We got the cow wrestler. This is a cow that wrestles and beats people up. That is crazy. I told you, Pup Named Scooby-Doo has the craziest villains, alright? They're very unique. Very unique. So this guy, I mean, he's strong. He beats some people up. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, cow guy. Not bad at all. We're finishing up here. We got the last villain of a Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Now, not the last villain on this list, but the last episode, this was the villain. It's a mollusk. It's a snail with a hockey stick. I don't know why. This episode is not paced out well. Pretty boring. Villain, pretty boring. Sad ending. Sad end of the series. Honestly, really bad. That's a sad end to Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Next up, we got Scooby's evil uncle that's turned into a Weredoo. Now, if you say Weredoo next to Scooby, he's going to pass out. That's the whole gag of the episode. Scooby and his family's pass out. This is the second episode where we see Scooby-Doo's family. Pretty cool. Weredoo, though, is actually good. Now, he's not actually good all the time, so he's going down to decent. Now, the reason being is he did the same thing. A lot of Pup Named Scooby-Doo villains do is sometime in the episode they just break being scary and act normal. Bruh. All of them. But he still did good. He's going in actually good. I make the rules here. We got the ghost of the Shush lady. Mrs. Shush, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's an old lady. I don't know how it's a ghost. F tier. Last one here is a imaginary villain from Shaggy's Imagination. You are going in a really bad tier because even if it was an imagination, yeah, no, you're going in F tier. I can't. You're going in F tier. All right, guys, Scooby fans, if you made it this far, that is awesome. Subscribe if you want more Scooby-Doo stuff, because next video is probably not going to be a tier list. I know I had to crank these out, but next video not going to be a tier list. It's going to be someone else. Maybe about Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Alright. Our free good villains. We got that one lady that's very threatening. A computer. And a weredog. A Weredoo. Yeah. Funny enough, most of the iconic villains are in decent tier. And some are not bad. But like. Anyway, guys. I think we're done here. This is tier list. Take all your pictures. Take all your screenshots. This is my opinion. Watch every episode of Pup Named Scooby-Doo yourself. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Bye.
Looks like that weed's got 2 feet.